So we started with I believe customer data, right? And so ultimately customer data in the marketing space historically has been somewhat separate, right? And you talked about this circular approach, a flywheel, we often call it, and I think that that's reactive to where data used to live, which was separate from the ability to act upon it. So if you can talk about maybe, that aspect of it, we've got a poll out there of this was the gimme. So we like to start out with the gimme, and I like to see we've got some good positive responses so far. So from a CRM standpoint, that's kind of where we used to talk about customers, but we've shifted to a different acronym of late. Can you talk about that side of customer data and what it means today?
Sure. So as you mentioned, CRMs are still obviously very important for many companies. Are the source of truth, the source of record for that customer information. But as we mentioned, you need to be able to move throughout that entire flywheel, right? You need to move through that cycle. And because of the nature of the world that we live in today, it's got to be real time or very near real time to be able to move from data to insight to action and back to data again and continuously turn that flywheel. And in a sense, thinking about a wheel, you want to go as fast as possible. You want to pick up speed and pick up momentum. So now all of a sudden you need systems that talk to each other in real time and that allow you to move immediately from data to insight and then to action and then to be able to measure what's happening. So you take a customer relationship management tool like a CRM. Oftentimes that needs to talk to another tool that we're going to talk about, a CDP. That way the CDP is able to put together all that data and then ultimately push it out for activation to other systems. So now you're gathering the data, you're deriving insight from the data by being able to stitch it together, and then you're immediately able to activate it to push it out so that you can say, okay, we're going to trigger this SMS message based on this information, or we're going to trigger this email communication, or we're going to trigger this retargeting ad, or this module on the website, whatever the case may be, based on that data, again, happening near real time based on reactions of what's coming into the system, and then immediately getting pushed out.